that we need to continue to stand strong to defend everybody's rights and freedoms.
Hey guys, how you doing today? Hey, we had a interesting evening last night. I watched this cloud drop onto the city, and then it created this frost over all the trees. It was absolutely gorgeous. So I thought I'd come for a walk on one of the trails, but it doesn't look as nice now. I don't know. It looked really good. It looks really good at my place, but over here it's not so much. Let's see if I can get a close-up of a little bit of the frost for you that I'm talking about. Oh, come on, focus. 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 That's not focusing. Anyway, so let's go for a walk here. I want to have a legitimate conversation. And, oh, hold on, I got somebody coming here. All right. Sorry, pause there. Well, the gentleman went by. A little chat. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see that. That's just gorgeous. That's what I was seeing. Yeah. Anyway, so let's have a real conversation. A legitimate conversation. Now, I seen an article where the New Zealand Prime Minister has decided to resign her position because she realizes that there isn't a chance she's ever getting reelected. Okay, she's very, very similar to Trudeau. Okay, now I've also read articles where Liberals are now 7 points down from the Conservatives. Okay, and yet we still hear about, Trudeau's going to run again, and the media keeps spinning the confidence thing with Jagmeet saying, oh, well, Jagmeet says that they need these. No, they don't need Jack. Jagmeet will just back up Trudeau no matter what and find a way to spin it so that he can sound like he's important. But Trudeau absolutely refuses to admit that he's not going to run again. I mean, to be fair, who would say they're not running again while they're in office? I mean, let's be honest here. You're not going to say that. That's not something you would say because you need the confidence of people. And if you say, oh, well, I'm not going to run again in 3 years, you're not going to be able to get anything done during those 3 years because you're just a lame duck at that point. Anyway, so I want to have a real conversation, okay? Because the Liberal Party has the ability to remove Trudeau as their leader. And I don't understand why you're not doing this, okay? Legitimately, I'm actually speaking from the Liberal side of me. Because, I've said it before, I was a Liberal voter most of my life. So, from the Liberal side of me, I'm trying to look at this from the Liberal side of me. Why would we keep this Prime Minister on as our leader while he's completely destroying our party? It makes no sense. Oh, God, I messed up the focus. It makes no sense to me. You see, the man has shown that he's losing voters. It's been stated over and over again. Liberals don't want to work with him. They're getting tired of him. And yet the Liberal Party keep him in power. And I don't understand the methodology of this. Okay, if you're a woke-minded person and your idea is to get everybody woke-minded, why would you keep somebody in power to progress your ideology that is shunning people away from you? If you're a climate change activist and you want people to believe in the climate change ideology. That's not accurate either. That's not an ideology per se. If you want people to follow your direction on climate change, why would you keep somebody on that says that he's going to punish Canadians for not following his rule, and he's creating more division, and he's shunning people away from the idea, shunning companies away from Canada, business opportunities? If you're a feminist, why would you support and continue to support somebody who fires strong female leaders like Jody Wilson-Raybould, and then is continuing to lose that demographic, that voting demographic, by ostracizing people? I don't understand. How do you think this is going to work out for you? Your progressive voters, how are you going to get more progressive voters? I mean, he's won 3 elections so far, but 2 of them were minorities. In order for him to get a majority, he has to grow the base. But all he's doing is shrinking it currently. Why is keeping him on more beneficial than removing him and finding different direction to push the progressive agenda? Because the current direction of the progressive agenda is falling on its face. Be real here. Accept reality. This is not working out the way you had thought it was. This is creating more division and more problems for your own movement. So, Trudeau, if you really stand up for these values, when are you going to get out of the way? When are you going to say, you know what, I'm a hindrance to my party and to the progressive movement? And all these, and how can I put this? I want to bring a little fact up to all the progressive feminists out there. Okay? All of them in Canada. I want to give you a little reminder. Okay? There's never been a Prime Minister of Canada voted in that is of the female gender. There's never been a woman Prime Minister voted in. But, big but here, we've had 1 female Prime Minister. And they were assigned their role from the Conservatives. The Liberals don't give you a female Prime Minister. No, they give you Justin Trudeau, who says he's a feminist. So how is this working towards your ideology? How is this working in your favor? Liberals have never voted a female leader to Canada. They've never put a female leader of the Federal Party of Canada in place, and yet you support them in the feminist ideology. And you shun Conservatives who have put a female leader as their leader, their federal leader, and have actually given them Prime Minister. You guys don't make any sense. You keep talking, but you don't actually see reality in front of you. Because your hatred of Conservatives is so high that you can't even see that they are the most... I gotta admit, I didn't even see it until I was thinking about this the other day. They are actually a lot more progressive than you give them credit for. You see, because they actually do work towards progressive goals with everybody in mind. Not a select few, but everybody. They move everybody in the needle to a progressive way of living. They don't just take one group and move them forward. They take the whole country and move it forward. Now, Kim Campbell never did get reelected. That kind of sucks for us, but whatever. That's besides the point. The Conservatives still took the opportunity to put a female prime minister in Canada almost 20 years ago. And the Liberals gave you Justin Trudeau, who divides Canadians to this day. When are you going to realize that Trudeau is more harm to your movement than he is good for it? When are you going to realize that the Liberal Party of Canada is using your movement to progress their own agenda, and you are just a pawn to them? I don't know. Something to think about. It's legitimate questions, okay? Refute me, dismiss me all you want, but answer them to yourself. I don't need answers, but really think about the questions I'm asking here and put them to yourself. And as they say, put it to the smell test. And if it stinks, why do you put up with it? I'm going to carry on my walk. You have yourself a great day. Welcome to the Fringe.
I'm with you.